Alright, so this is a problem that's quite common on Mercedes Sprinters and I presume on Volkswagen Crafters as well. These switches are quite fragile, so up and down at that, but if you pull up, they just break. Now this has happened on my passenger side, and it's also happened over there on the driver's side as well. So it's quite easy to fix. You can buy replacement parts quite cheaply. I think I bought one for the driver's side and for the passenger side here, and I think they were no more than £20 each or something like that. So I'll show you now how to change that. It's quite straightforward. So there's 4 screws, one under here, and 2 underneath this. So they need to come off, and then there's little poppers then that go around the side and a couple in the middle as well. So to get at those screws, you need to just take these little panels off. So ideally you really need something plastic and something that's not going to mark these. But just get a little screwdriver or something in behind those and they will just pop off. And the same with the other one. They just both pop off like that. And then for the grab handle, so you just need to get in behind it and then you can just lever it off and then that just pulls off. Then you'll be able to see your screws then, which are there and there. So these are just little Torx heads there, and it's just a case of unscrewing these. Come out, you little bugger. That one. Now the middle ones are slightly bigger size, so we just need to get next size up. And number 4 there. Okay. Then you just need to get in behind that plastic trim and pop. It comes out a little bit to be able to see in there and see where the poppers are. And just go around and pop them out. And then the same over on this side. Then you've just got this little doodah here, which that just clips out. It's hard to do this one-handed. There we are, and that just pulls out, and then that leaves you free to get at the switch then in behind there. You could take the panel off completely, but I don't think there's any need to. So what you do is, obviously, again, not easy doing this one-handed, but just take out the little wire block there. And then there's this white catch here, which just pulls out. You need to lift it up and out. I'm going to have to put the camera down because I need 2 hands to do it, but it just pulls out. Then when you get that white clip out, try to do it one hand. That just literally just lifts out. Simple as that. So here we are, that one with your... Right, and it's just, yeah, and then just a case of reverse process, putting in the other one, putting in the new one. So that just clips in there, and then get your white clip, and that just pushes back in there like so. That just clips in, and then plug your wires back in, and that's it. And then before we put everything back together, we'll just stick in my keys, turn the ignition on, and just make sure that works okay. Which it does. No problemo. So now it's just a case of you just line up all your little tabs with the holes and give them a good push, and they just click back into place. That's it, hold it, and then screws back in. And then just put your screws back in. Oh, I nearly forgot about this. I did forget about that. I think I could just pop back in. And your little poppers back in here. And this just snaps back in. There we are, all done.